Building on the pillars of classical trade and cultural diplomacy, the Foreign Affairs and Trade Ministry will represent Hungary's national interests more effectively, and it will be more open, Tibor Navracsics, the ministry's new head, told the press roundtable. He introduced the new state secretary candidates. Human Resources Minister Zoltán Balog also introduced the ministry's state secretary candidates. The ministry's strategic objective is to strengthen people's spiritual and physical health, he said. József Nagy, the newly elected MEP of the Hungarian-Slovak party Most Híd, has proposed intergovernmental dialogue between Hungary and Slovakia concerning the Benes-decrees. Nagy called for the two parliaments to jointly pay their respects to those who suffered after the Second World War. The MEP pointed out that 13 decrees out of the 143 declared the collective guilt of the ethnic Hungarian and German communities, which he said is irreconcilable with human rights and the basic tenets of a unifying Europe. On the occasion of marking the 25th anniversary of the dismantling of the Iron Curtain, the Austrian Officers Association of Nikolsdorf awarded Géza Szőcs the Knight's Cross. The honor was handed over by the local mayor of the border town to the writer and politician in recognition of his entire life's work and his work in connection with Austrian-Hungarian relations. In his eulogy, the mayor said that Szőcs had embodied the spirit of transcending the remnants of the Cold War, namely the Iron Curtain separating the Austrian and Hungarian border. The Secular National Council expects explanation from Hunor Kelemen, Romania's deputy prime minister, concerning the government's response concerning the issue of secular autonomy, which came to light on Tuesday. The Romanian government told the council that no provisions obliged it to provide territorial autonomy for secular land. Balázs Izsák, the council's president, said the public had the right to know where the RMDS party, that represents the Hungarian community in Transylvania and forms the part of the Romanian government, stands in the debate about secular autonomy. The public also ought to know what steps the RMDS plans to take concerning the issue, he said. Transylvanian Lord and Hungarian King Gábor Betlen's statue in Nagyvárad has been vandalized. Unidentified perpetrators put yellow paint on it, tied a Romanian flag around the neck, and scattered the wreaths decorated with red, white, green ribbons from the pedestal. The local paper Kronika reported that the statue was cleaned by civil activists after the incident. 2 years ago, other Hungarian memorials of the city, including statues of Attila József Imre Szacsvai and Gyula Cárán, were vandalized, and the Hungarian plaque dedicated to the memory of the one-time Garasos Bridge was stolen. A website has been launched in the United States for collecting donations for building a museum dedicated to the victims of communism. Hungary is the primary sponsor of the initiative and has offered $1 million to set up the institution. In the American capital, a bronze statue commemorates the victims of the 20th century's communist dictatorships. The museum is slated to be built in the heart of Washington. The foundation supervising the process hopes that the cornerstone will be in place by 2017, the 100th anniversary of the Bolshevik October Revolution. Romanian police on Thursday morning carried out a house search of a man in central Romania's Sovata who had erected a statue of Albert Vas in his own garden, and they seized the artwork. The bust of Albert Vas, Transylvania-born Hungarian writer, was inaugurated at Tóth Ferenc's premises. The authorities initiated an investigation of Tóth on suspicion of violating a government decree which bans making a cult out of war criminals. Tóth is being investigated by prosecutor in Segesvár with the involvement of the police. Gyula Grosic, the goalkeeper in Hungary's legendary golden team of the early 1950s, has died. Elected an athlete of the nation, Grosic was goalie for the Hungarian side in 86 matches. He won a World Championship silver medal in 1954 and gold medal in the 1952 Olympic Games in Helsinki. He said in a documentary on his 85th birthday that he had always wanted to be a striker and not a goalkeeper, but he had lived through successes and experiences he could never forget. Grosic has been known around the world. In 1999, he was voted among the best 10 goalkeepers of the world, and in Hungary, the best ever goalkeeper of the 20th century. Gyula Grosic was 88 years old.